What is going on, everybody? Welcome in to another video on the StixGG YouTube channel. For today's video, I figured out we'd start the week easy, start the week slight, do one of our favorites, and that's playing one of these unplayed providers. For today's video, we're going to feature Print Studios. I don't think I've spun too many of these slots, to be perfectly honest with you guys, so I'm really excited to get into this one. I know a few of these have been recommended. From the title and from what I've heard, I believe it combines two of my favorite things, which is slot gaming and Plinko at the same damn time. Let's see what this one's like for once. We're gonna throw it 50 autos like we always do, and we'll see if it can land something for us, guys. I hope you guys are all having, or I hope you guys all had, I should say, an awesome weekend. Sorry, I am absolutely zonked. Just had one hell of a long shift at the bar. But we're here. We're ready to spin a couple slots. What better way to wind down than with a cup of tea, a couple slots, and see if we can print something a little bit special today. It is Print Studios after all. Hopefully you guys are having a great Monday so far. What a finish to the Masters if you guys are golf fans, man. That was unbelievable. That was unbelievable. You couldn't have written it up better. A third one of these lands us into the bonus. That much I do know about this. I did read up on... Oh my god. Okay, there we go. We're in, but that's not a whole lot of balls, from what I understand. No pause on that. That's not a lot of balls. And then you have to gamble up on them. I don't think we gamble. I think we're gonna leave it at this for the time being, and we'll see what happens. If it goes a specific direction, maybe we'll go ahead and try. Maybe we'll go ahead and try something different next time. Let's just launch these, man. There's no rhyme or reason to it. We're just launching. Okay, we got an upgrade on the second and one way there in the back. I don't think that that's going to help us too much, to be perfectly honest with you. We've got 10 in the chamber. We need them to rattle around this middle section here. Let's see if they can do a little bit of work for us here. Get us at least into the next one. They do. What we want to see is them matriculating their way out here to the 1000s. Next bonus, ooh, we get a 50. There's a 50 bucket over there in front of the 10. Now, that would be nice to see. Unfortunately, we only have 10 balls, so we're going to need one of them to go our way. Oh, that one had a chance, dude. That one had a chance, but we are somehow into the next level still. We're on level 4. We lose the 50 bucket. We got 36 back so far. Oh, man, that one out to the right there was trying to escape the matrix. Somehow, we're already into the next one as well. I feel like you usually need more than 10 to do this, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. So, I don't know. This one's acting a little bit different. That's all I gotta say. It's acting a little bit different. Yeah, I think that we're cooked on that, but we... Oh, we hit the 100! Oh, we hit the 100! Let's go! Pine of Plinko, bro. 592 back on the Pine of Plinko. Holy smokes, man. And we didn't gamble any of it. We just got into that straight natty. Dude, what a way to kick off the week. You know what? Out of respect for that, we're absolutely going to go ahead and throw this another 50. There's just no two ways about it. We're tossing it another 50 and seeing if it can get us back in. That, yeah, you got to respect it when it respects you like that. What was that, dude? And even that being said, there was one that was trying to escape the matrix all the way over to the 1000. I know you guys saw it. I saw it too. I did see it too. Holy shit. Dude, that's the thing about playing a lot of these unplayed providers is this, every once in a while they can print for you. No pun intended. Print Studios coming in huge to start off the week already. Hopefully it keeps going. Fingers crossed. Hopefully it keeps going. Land us into another one here. Why not? Wrap one in here on the last reel. It tossed one past us, so I don't think it's going to. Yeah, it baits it, showing it to us right on the next reel in. But yeah, man, I hope you guys have all had a wonderful weekend, and I hope that the start of your week is going as good as mine hopefully will be. I'm shooting this late night on a Sunday night. There's just something special about getting off of a work shift, hitting the computer, and doing a little bit of Goombling with you guys. A $20 smacker on that is nothing to sneeze at whatsoever. Nothing to sneeze at whatsoever. But yeah, there's something that just hits different about that, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. I mean, it's just the perfect way to wind down for me. And it keeps me out of the IRL casino, for one, which is always a W if I can stay out of there. And beyond that, it just keeps me out of hitting a late night bar or anything like that. I end up waking up on Monday feeling a whole hell of a lot better. So shout out to you guys for letting me do that. That's a privilege. Oh man, the 14 would have been killer. It felt too good to be true, and it was. And it absolutely was. We're into the second half of these 25 autos. Let's go ahead and see if it can do anything for us. I think we're going to throw on the turbos here. We're going to throw on the turbos and speed up the process. See if it goes for us. If it doesn't, I think we might keep it pushing. Say thank you to the pond. And keep it pushing to... I saw there's a Pine of Plinko too. I don't necessarily know what the difference... What is this? Oh, nothing. Man, there's some big numbers that are possible as far as those starter balls that you get. That's interesting. Dude, I vibe with this game, man. Land us in here. Even on the low number, we'll take it. Ah. I vibe with this game. Mixing Plinko with slots. Who would have thunk that that would just go crazy? Especially for a guy like me. Who would have thought that that would go absolutely nuts? Let's go back to the Print Studios page. Next up, we're going to try Pine of Plinko. No idea what the difference is. Apparently, there's not a pond or water involved in this one, which is slightly concerning because we've had some halfway decent water luck on this channel, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. But look at that multiplier somebody smacked on this, dude. An 11kx. Holy smokes. You know, I was thinking the other day, and I was actually talking to Stan and Fencer when I was hanging out with them, watching the UFC fights, that I really haven't really even hit that many 1000x's in my entire gambling career. Whether in a bonus or not, it just hasn't happened that often for me. I would love for today to be the day. I definitely have never hit a 10,000x. I can say that with absolute confidence that I would remember that 100%. I would 100% remember that. Get us in here. That's a lot of balls. Oh, baiting us on the 15. Get us in here on the last reel. Nah, it doesn't feel like it's going to. Yeah. You can kind of feel that vibes are off. This is just more of a wintertime vibe on this one. We get the chilly trees. 2 4s. We would love to see a 4th drop down, or 3rd drop down rather. 5th reel, see if it can go. Nah. I do dig the vibes on these though. I'm not gonna lie. The one thing about this that is a little bit concerning to me is I can see how this could absolutely eat, especially if you're into Goomblin. Especially if you're listening to the little devil on your shoulder. What was that chilly breeze that just went through? Is that just a feature of the slot? Nothing actually happens. It just chills off your screen a little bit. What's your guys' favorite Print Studios game? I know I asked for recommendations on lesser played providers that people wanted to see me feature on the channel, and Print Studios came up solely for the Plinko games. It seemed, to be perfectly honest. So I would imagine that you guys have... I would imagine that these are your favorites, but if you guys have other Print Studios games that you guys like, let me know in the comments. Definitely let me know in the comments, because I'm interested in trying them all out at some point. And if you guys also... That's another thing, too. If you guys have lesser played providers that you guys want to see, that a lot of the big streamers, big gamblers, big YouTube channels aren't featuring, maybe due to the bet size, bet limits, whatever, no buys available, whatever the case may be, I love spinning. That's how I like to play. Those of you who've been around for a while know that. It's definitely how I gamble. So if that's what you guys... If there's some of those games, some of those providers that you guys haven't seen featured in a while, let me know and I'll go ahead and give them a shot. I'm always open. I'm open to anything, attached to nothing, like Aaron Rodgers says. Can we land into one on this? I feel like that one on I feel like that first one went really, really well, and I don't know if that might get me a little bit hooked on this. I'm also not quite seeing the pay lines as far as the base game goes on this one. I'm more seeing how it could absolutely... Oh, 44 there in the back reel. Oh my god, dude, that could get you... That's the thing, is you want to fill up that little top area and get a lot of those like special effects, like how we ended up with that 50 bucket where the 10 bucket was. That's how this thing can really go crazy for you. And to get there, you need the maximum amount of starter balls. Can we land one here on the last reel? Please, wrap. Oh my god. Now, please. Now you got 3 reels to try to find it. Drop it in. Oh my god. There's one hiding up top on the second reel too. I just saw that. Give it to us on the last reel. Oh my. Dude, I'm just trying to have a nice chill time after a busy ass weekend. And this little Plinko guy with the pine cone beard, he had different plans for me today. It seems like he had different plans for me, at least as far as on this game goes. I don't know. I don't know. I think, do we even throw it another 50? It hasn't done anything for us. It really hasn't, but I really want to see what the bonus on this one's like. That's the problem, is I really want to see what the bonus on everyone is like. And then, of course, it drops one in on the last reel there. That little wind effect doesn't seem to do anything at all either. I get excited for it every time. It's just tricking my brain into thinking something might happen. I think what we're going to do is throw 25 at it rather than 50 and turn on the turbo. And we'll see if it can get us into something quickly. If it can't, we're going to push on to a different Print Studios game. Maybe one of the even lesser played games than Pine of Plinko. Or maybe we try Pine of Plinko 1. Maybe that's the play. Maybe the OGs are the play when it comes to Print Studios. Because Pine of Plinko 2 so far has just been munching on us. Absolutely no pause on that. It's just been absolutely munching on our balance. How is that not a line on any of those blues there? See, that's the thing, is yeah. It tricks me into thinking that I got something on my screen and then I end up not having anything. I'd even take a small amount of balls here. Low balls. Little balls. God damn it. Dropping in the 23 there is diabolical. Yeah, I don't see myself sticking around this one much longer. We're going to try out the Pine of Plinko OG. The Pine of Plinko OG treated us well. Let's see if the Pine has the same vibes to it for us. Someone smacked a 10,000X on this. Why not us? Why not us today? We're going to do 4 crankers on it. Throw in the 50. Let's see what it has for us, man. Let's see if we can't land something on this. Let's see if maybe the pay lines are a little bit kinder than the other ones. Hopefully this one will be kind to us and land us into our second bonus of the video. I would love to see it, because so far we've almost zonked everything that the pond had to give us. Maybe we should have just stayed on the pond. Maybe the weather was getting better. Okay, get us in here. Third reel, fourth reel. There it is. We're locked in on a low amount, but we have an opportunity to build on it. That's a low amount of balls, but we're still into a bonus, so I'm never going to complain about getting into a bonus. We got 16 drops. Press anywhere to continue. What is happening? Okay, we're into the mechanism. We start here. It looks like there's no build or anything. There's no way to gamble, which is probably good for me. We've got the 1000X's on the edge. Let's just launch away and see what it happens. I'm going to need some outward motion. Okay, we get a 5, another 5. Okay. 48 back on the first one. 12X, not terrible. Not anything to write home about, but that was a really low amount of spins. We're going to throw it another 50 and see if this might potentially be the type of game that gets us in on a more frequent basis. I would love to see that. That would definitely keep me around the Pine a little bit longer than the wintry version had for us, because that was just straight eating, and it had no signs of showing anything. No signs of showing any life. Okay. Is this guy... I know there's a lot of people that do enjoy these. You guys have been recommending them crazy heavy to me, and I can see why. It is a fun little metric. I like the Plinko and the slots at the same time. It's two things I like all at the same time. Oh my god, dude. Can you imagine if we would have hit that 24? It's throwing us those scatters at a somewhat frequent base here, but a basis rather, but not landing us in again. Let's see. We're only a third of the way in here. I'm bad at math. In case you guys are wondering. We're definitely going to try out a few more Print Studios games though. We're not just going to stick around in the Plinko ones. I want to make sure we got something left in the chamber to give a few different ones a try as well. I saw they have a book slot. I do love book slots. So I definitely think we're going to give a couple of those a shot and see if we can try to find some big hits like we had on that first one. A 500 smacker, dude. That was... What a way to start the week off. What a way to start the week off. Okay. We're going to need to see some more scatters coming around on a more frequent basis if I'm going to have a little bit more faith in this. Okay. We've got 3 reels to find one. Please, dude, how are you not locking that? Or just give us an opportunity here, man. Even, yeah, oh, yeah, it's not going to with that bait there. Oh, my God, dude. That would have been 20. We would have built on 27 there. That would have been so many. We definitely would have gotten to the next level. But, I mean, even the low amount can go crazy. We saw that on the Pine of Plinko. Or on the Pond of whatever. These kind of alliterative games, maybe I should stay away from them after a long work shift. That's all I gotta say. It's a little bit of a tongue twister for your boy Stix. It's a little bit of a tongue twister. Yeah. Got 12 left to see if it has any kind of life in it. So far it hasn't. I mean, even the bonus itself was nothing really worth going crazy over. I feel like a 5-line of any one of these premium symbols would have paid as good as that. So that's tough. That is tough when you land into a bonus and that's all you get back for it. 6 left to try to find it. You know what? I think we might throw it a few extra and turn on the turbo. I just, something's telling me that this thing might want to go for us. We get baited there on the 4th reel, which is just criminal. Can we wrap one in up top? Oh my, oh. If that was another bait, I mean, this is a real low amount. 13 drops is a real low amount to work with. But all it takes is one ball getting out there to the 1,000. That's all it takes. Let's see if we can get a little bit of middle motion here. Come on. Oh my God, look at that one out there. The 10 hit. No, and 100! Oh my, and another 10! What is happening, dude? 5, 16, 60. Back on the Pine of Plinko, dude. Oh my God, dude. Why don't I just listen to you guys, man? You guys have been steady recommending this one. Steady. That was only 13 drops, too. That's the thing, is all it takes is 1 or 2 of those. Holy shit, dude. You guys have been steady recommending this one. And I've been sleeping on it, bro. There's no two ways about it. I've just been absolutely sleeping on Print Studios. Absolutely sleeping on the Pine of Plinko games in general. On these, yeah, whatever you want to call them, Pine, Pond, Plinko, Plinkington, Pinkerton. I've been sleeping on them, man. But look at that, dude. 2 500 Smackarinos in 2 games. Unbelievable scenes so far to get the week started on the Stix channel, man. We got big things planned this week, and that's absolutely gonna help. That's absolutely going to help do those big things. I'll just leave it at that for now. If you guys aren't in the Discord community, speaking of big things, if you guys aren't in the Discord community, now's the time to join, man. Links in the video description, every single video. Get in there, man. Be active. We're doing giveaways. We're hanging out. Yeah, it's just a really good vibe. We're doing bonus hunts in there together. And yeah, it's only upwards from here as far as I'm concerned, as far as the Discord community goes. So now's the time to get in on the ground floor, man. We got a lot of really cool people in there, so drop that 4 in, lock it in, baby. Let's go. Let's go. 17 drops this time. Let's see what this can be. Let's see what this can be, man. Now is the time to join the Discord, apparently. Let's see what we have here. 17 drops. We're going to need middle motion and outward motion. Okay, we get a 10, another 10. Anything? Nah, these are all dead center. Still, though, 97 back is nothing to sneeze at. Even with the dead center drops on that, dude. What is happening, dude? Absolute scenes on the Plinko. This is acting different, man. This is acting different. You know what? Out of respect, we're going to throw it another 50. I'm worried about it drying up. But out of respect, we're throwing in another 50. Do we crank on the turbo, or do we just trust in the natty luck? I say we just trust in the natty luck. It's been good to us so far. It has been. But yeah, as I was saying before I was interrupted by a massive hit, get in the Discord community, man. We got a lot of big things planned. So I appreciate all the love that you guys have shown me so far on the YouTube channel, whether it be liking the video, subscribing to the channel, telling your buddies about it, being active in the comment section. All that stuff makes such a huge difference to me. and it makes such a huge difference on the YouTube side. I want to show you guys love too, and the way I show you guys love is when you jump into that Discord, and it allows me to do a whole lot more. That's all I can say. That's all I'm allowed to say on the video. Get us in. Nah, it felt too good to be true, if I'm being perfectly honest with you guys. It definitely felt a little bit too good to be true. We're gonna let it ride out though, just out of respect for what it's done so far. We are going to let it ride out. I don't see any way not to after what the Print Studios and the Pine of Plinko has provided so far. We're staying in the treehouse just a little while longer. For a minimum of 32 more spins, we're going to be in the treehouse. And you know, the other thing too is sometimes when you play these lesser played providers, it's just good vibes. Like, the like demon side of me, the degenerate side, really enjoys the like manic crazy bonus buy videos where you're just smacking gates buys after gates buys, or you know, doing crazy all-ins and stuff like that. There is a small part of me, and it's growing bigger by the day, that does enjoy that, which is concerning that it is growing bigger. But there's a small part of me that does really enjoy those. But I just will always love just spinning a slot, and especially when it's treating me like this. It's got my undying love if it treats me like this. That's for damn sure. I'd love to see one more here. We've got 17 to try to find it. If we can't, I think we're going to keep it pushing and try out a couple more Print Studios games before we get out of here. I don't want to rinse everything that the Print Studios Pine of Plinko series has provided. So, oh my god, dude, we're up to 29. Can you please wrap one in here? Please wrap one in here, dude. You have to on the last reel. No. As soon as that 4 went by, you guys knew what that was going to be. Oh. Can you imagine? Even a 4 there. 33 balls. That's a lot of balls. Pause. That's a lot of balls. Oh. But yeah, there's just something great about doing this. About just spinning and chilling, man. It feels good. Feels good. Especially when it's especially when the balance is looking like that. That's for damn sure. That is for damn sure. Let's see. 3 more opportunities to find it after this spin. 3. Nah. 2. Okay. That's still a line there. All right. 1 more. I'm going to throw it 1 more. See if it can find us anything. It can't. Next up, we're going to try out their book slot. It's called Book of Destiny. It's one that I haven't played. I would imagine it functions similarly to all the rest of them. Someone has smacked this thing for a 5000x, which is nice to see. Ooh, either a 3 or a 5. The 5 gets me a little bit nervous, but I think we throw a 25 out of 5 and see how it feels. We'll feel it out a little bit. We're going to trust our instincts on these. I got to start learning to trust my instinct a little bit. The 5 does make me nervous. I know it's just 1 more than I normally spin, but there's something about it that just makes a guy like me a little bit nervous. I'll just say that. But we're gonna give it an opportunity. Let's see what this can do. So far, we're not seeing a whole lot of books, which is concerning. The books might all be out of the library. They might all be checked out at this point, which that is a little bit concerning. It's a little bit concerning. We have man, I've been working hard too. I know I've been talking about playing in my pool league a lot on the channel, and you guys have seemed to vibe with that. I've had a few people reach out to me on the side, telling me stories about how they got into pool, or how they you know, their dad got them into it or whatever. They just picked up the stick for the first time in a very long time, and that stuff's really cool to hear, man. But I know some of you guys had expressed some interest on setting up a camera and doing some, you know, streams or some recordings of our pool league matches, or maybe even rolling like a highlight video together or something like that. And I've actually been talking to a couple people in the league, and they are extremely interested in doing it. So I think our session right now, the spring session, is coming to a close, but the summer session starts pretty soon, and they definitely seem interested in giving it a shot for that. So I'd love to try it. I hope they are true to their word and are actually interested in it and aren't just blowing a bunch of smoke up my ass. But that'd be really cool. That'd be really cool. You guys would really get a kind of a taste of a little IRL Stix life. If that's something that any of you are interested in. That'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. 25, and it was just completely dry, man. What are the spin options here? Let's throw it another 10, and let's turn on the turbo cranker and see if it has any kind of different feeling to it. We haven't even seen a bait yet. And I think we've only seen a total of like 3 books. We've never even seen 2 on the same spin, which that's concerning. When the max is only 5, I mean, not only, but 5,000X would be very welcome. Don't get me wrong. I'd be celebrating for sure. It's throwing us a little bit back on these, which I do like to see, but, okay. That's chickens. 20 bucks on the chickens. That's nothing to sneeze at. That is nothing to sneeze at. You know what? I'm going to throw another 10 autos. I'm going to throw another 10 turbos at it. I got to trust how I feel about these, man. You know, so much of this channel was built on vibes-based gameplay. And just trusting my gut. And I got to get back to that. I got to get back to that sometimes. And if the vibes feel like they're off, I got to just trust that they're off. Yeah, I don't know about this one. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I do not know about this one. Let's see. 3. It's got 2 more chances to try to find something. Even a base game hit would potentially keep me around. Nah, I can't. Everything about that just felt off. I got to be honest with you guys. Every single thing about that just felt off. Oh, also, if you guys are wondering, I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera. I got a real nice, good scratch gash there from my son the other day. Yeah, we're entering into that phase where he's just not afraid to let me know that he's not happy with something. He's not necessarily, I'm not convinced that he knows what he's doing yet, to be perfectly honest, but that boy's got some power to him, man. He's almost 30 pounds or something like that, I would imagine. He damn sure feels like he's 30 pounds in. For all you parents out there, man, shout out to you guys. This shit ain't easy. This shit ain't easy. Oh, get us in here on the last reel. I feel like it chucked a few past us, so it's probably not going to. Yeah. We get 2 scattered there by the potato man. What do these little seeds do? If this is a game that you guys have played, let me know how this game works, man. Oh, you get a multiplier. Okay, cool. I kind of like that. If you connect and you got the seeds in between your line, or connecting your line, you end up getting that. A little multi-juice on top. That's nice. What would be even nicer if this thing didn't just absolutely rinse us. No multi-line on that, huh? Okay. I know there's some sort of a big symbol involved in this. Would love to see it. But let's see here. Okay. So far, Prince Studios feels like it's just like the right kind of vibes. It's pretty darn chill. Which I gotta say I do enjoy, especially on a Sunday night, late night recording session. I really do enjoy the chill vibes. It's welcome. It's welcome after a long day at the bar. Did we get one here? Drop one in. No, it's just gonna keep throwing those royal potato looking guys at us. Damn. That's a lot of them. I wonder what those, that's gotta be top symbol, right? It just has to be. Yeah, it is. It definitely is. We need the King Tater. Okay. Let's see. It didn't feel like it had a whole lot of motion for us. Let's throw another 10 in. Let's turn on the turbo. See if it has any kind of a different feeling this time around. Oh, what's happening here? What is this? Oh, I feel like I do remember that. That thing can kind of just launch you into a bonus, I feel like, naturally. If you guys have played this before, let me know. I feel like that little flower thing up top, when it does that little matriculation animation, that thing can launch you into a bonus if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Okay. We'll throw it one more 10. We'll throw it one more 10 stack and see if it's got either a big hit, connecting some of those multis, or... No. Let's see if it's got a little juice for us, man. Even a King Tater hit. A King Tater hit would be very welcome. 5-line pays 200 on that. Especially if you have a couple multis in there. That could really be something juicy. Okay. 3 left to try to land in anything. Otherwise, I don't know. I feel like the Tater might have a little bit of something for us, but I'm throwing it 10 more, man. I gotta trust it. I'm throwing it 10 more. throwing it 10 more, and then I think we're going to pick one last game. Unless this really decides to juice us like crazy, I think we're going to pick one last game and try to see if we can spin into one more good situation. Let's see. Royal Potato, man. The vibes are right. That's the thing. The vibes are right. The balance is just not. The balance is just not moving in the right direction on the Royal Tater. Last spin. Nothing. Yeah, it really dried up there towards the end. You know what? It felt only right to go back to the pond. It's where we started. It's just good vibes over here. I feel like maybe we finish it off here. Maybe let's throw 50 at it and see if it can do a little bit of something for us. Let's just see if it's got a little bit more magic for us on the pond. I like the little gnome situation we got going on here. I like everything about this game. Let's see if we can land into something. If we can't, I think we might go ahead and call it a video. I did really enjoy these Print Studio games. If you guys haven't played this provider before, which one that you've seen has been your favorite so far? Just mixing Plinko with slot play is just awesome. It's just a genius idea, and it's honestly, it's one of those things that after I saw it, it's like, why haven't more people done this? Land us into one here, please. Please. Ah. Yeah, it's one of those things that after you see it, it's like, why haven't... What is that little water... There's a water feature up top? Is that... Can that maybe get you into the bonus, potentially? Interesting. That's interesting. Let's see here. Okay. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, you knew... As soon as you saw that 34 with the 20 creeping past, you knew it wasn't going to happen. You could just feel it not happening. Okay, come on. Drop one in here on the last... No! Ah. I'm having a hard time reading, like, the real spin speed, as far as, to be perfectly honest with you guys, on the Pine, or the pond, or... We're on the pond. Yeah, we're on the pond right now. On the turbo, I'm having a hard time reading it. We get another water feature, man. We're getting quite a few water features. You know what? That was a little bit rough. I'm going to throw it 25. I'm going to turn off the turbo. I know you guys don't think it makes any difference. I do. And it's my channel. No, I do, and we're going to turn it off. And we're going to see if we can land one more. If we can't, we're going to call it a video. We're going to call a video and leave it at that, man. If you guys enjoyed the vibe so far today, I do love just doing these provider features, man. Definitely like the video, please. Please subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment. Let me know what providers you guys want to see featured next. Even if it's a bigger one. I mean, pragmatic feature, whatever. It's just, there's too many to choose from. So, if you guys have a lesser played provider that you'd like to see featured in the future in an upcoming video, please let me know. Recommend some games. I'll check them out. I'm absolutely planning on doing that on a regular basis, on a weekly basis. So, you guys let me know, and I'll definitely take a look at that and consider doing that in the future. Because I really enjoy them. I think they honestly might be my favorite videos to make, because I'm trying out games that I never really play. It's a lot of fun. And honestly, not a whole lot of people are playing them, so it's kind of cool. You can kind of feature stuff that not a whole lot of other people are seeing. So if you guys aren't in the Discord, as always, I'm going to say it. Links in the video description. Join there. There's a lot of big stuff going on in there. There's a lot of announcements going on in there. So it's where you want to be for all things StixGG related. That is the hub of it all. That is the hub of it all. Can we get oh my god, a water feature there to try to land us into a crazy situation? You know what? We're going to throw it. It's, even though it was being a little disrespectful there, we're going to throw it another 10. See if it has anything for us on the way out. Sometimes you just got to trust the intuition. It's often wrong. It is gambling at the end of the day. But sometimes you got to trust the intuition and see. And at the end of the day, the Plinko games just took care of us, man. And we're leaving with something. It might not be crazy 10,000x profit, but we're leaving with something, and that is that's a dub. That's an absolute dub for me. So I appreciate you guys watching along. We will be back tomorrow with another absolute banger for you. We'll be doing another bonus hunt this week too, so you guys stay tuned for that, and jump in the Discord for that, because it's a lot of fun hunting those down with you guys. Until then, guys, I hope you guys have a great Monday. and I will catch you guys tomorrow with another banger for you. I'll see you guys then, all right? Be kind to each other. Say something nice to each other. Peace.